general, looking back from where we came as once considered property, then to not even be able
not
to
even a whole person, 3/5 of a person.
Right.
Because when the Constitution was written, it was not written for us because we the people. We weren't considered people.
We were not considered people, and also women weren't even considered people. It was only the white male. So if we want to get into
women, we came a long way.
Right. So we went from being property to then not even being able to use the same water fountain as someone, to now we have black CEOs, we have a black president. So I think, literally we've come a long way. However, figuratively, I would say that there's still so many things that we have to address.
So much more. And I feel like it all starts with us too, because we claim like, oh, we want this, we want us to be together. I mean, we don't even respect each other. Why do you expect a person who don't share our color respect us? We don't even respect each other. So I feel like if they see us mistreating each other, bashing each other on reality TV shows,
calling each other names, fighting.
But I feel like that's not even fair, because white people are on reality TV shows too, bashing each other. But it's like, it's always when a black woman is bashing a black woman, oh, we're bashing each other. But I watch all the Real Housewives, and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, LA. Well, there is no LA, but New York, all of them, like, they all bash each other. So I think it really sucks.
I think we just need
just because we're black, we have
more,
to.
Because already we're not considered.
Exactly. Already we're less.
We need to make it step up more.
Yeah, I feel like when compared to them, I mean, it shouldn't be a comparison like, oh, white people can do it, but we can't. Right, but I feel like we always have to try twice as hard anyway.
Yeah.
True. So I mean,
and that being said, it's always we have to step on our toes, and I think that once we feel like we can walk in a room and not know automatically that we're black, I think that's when we have reached real progress. Because
basically,
I walk down the street every single day knowing that I am black. However, a white person is not reminded that they're black until they're in a room full of black people, and I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
Marches, they're not trying to raise awareness for the black lives. We're not taught Black Lives Matter. We're taught
extra.
We're taught, all lives matter. And thank you for stating obvious. Of course, all lives matter. However, in this day and age right now, our judicial system doesn't see that, because people are getting off for killing black people. And coming here, I realize that that's not right, and we should be talking about it, because when you don't talk about it, it goes blind.
And to piggyback off of what Jamila said, coming from California is a very diverse state, a lot of mixing, everyone's free love, and the gay people everyone's happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's racial tension, but it's very much underlying. And so coming here, it's kind of like everything's brought to a head, everything's being brought to a forefront, and being taught. And I feel, honestly, in the semester and some change that I've been here, I've really been changed as a person. No pun intended. But, like, for real, I feel like Hampton, which is where I go, is cultivating me, not only as a woman, but as a black woman, so that one day I can raise productive black children in society who know their culture and who know, yes, you're black, but you're just as good as them. And not only are you are smarter than them, but I'm going to teach you your whole culture so that they can't tell you about it. They can't try to take it away from you in any manner or fashion. Exactly. And being here, that's definitely taught. I've never been in an area or in a place where people were so proud to be black, and like that's really why I am so happy that I chose to come to a HBCU, because where I'm from, you want to be mixed, like it's cool. And like here, being around so many black people, like, no, I'm black. I'm proud of my skin tone. I'm proud of my hair. You can't take that away from me. There's nothing you can say to me that's gonna make me feel bad about the way that God made me. I feel like we need more of that as people.
Yeah.
Not just in HBCUs, but in different venues, like public schools. Definitely.
I mean, it sucks that you have to come like all the way to college and it has to be your choice, like to choose to know about your history. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like she said, like you learn a lot, like things that you never know. And it sucks that, it's not brung up in a public setting. Right. So you're like literally blinded. Right. So I feel like coming here, even though I wasn't, like, I guess, raised on this stuff, I can raise children on this because of what I know.
Definitely. Right.
So I feel like HBCU experience some time in your life is essential.
For anyone, not just
for anyone.
People, because I feel like white people, because there's so much racial tension is because of the ignorance. You just don't even know, and you choose not to know. So you're remaining ignorant to the fact that Black people have contributed so much. We have built this country from the ground up.
It's because they don't. And a lot of the time, white people are not even aware of their ignorance, and I feel like that's when it's most dangerous, when you don't even know how ignorant you are. And I feel like that's one of the things that we, as future HBCU graduates, when we go into the workforce, that's what we have to make everyone aware of, just not white people, but different races, and they can make us aware of what ignorance we have towards them.
Exactly.
So that we can just become better as a nation. And as a world, ultimately, basically.
And don't get us wrong, like, we don't think negatively about white people and stuff. I just feel like when you're growing up, that's all you see is like, be better than them. Do twice as much to be better than them.
I know that's something
that's
kind of like
always told me. That was like the ultimate goal. Be better than them.
To get to the same spot as them. I was always taught that you have to be just as good as them, if not better. It was something that she actually said because she felt she needed to, and she did have to. Yeah. Especially me having a little brother who is coming to the age where he has been racially profiled. It's like everything my mother has ever taught me up to this point is true. And we used to be like, oh, Mom, bro, like, we know we Black. Okay. I know when I look in the mirror every day. Okay, girl, when I'm combing my hair, I know. But, you know, they're really out here killing us. And no one's doing anything about it, it seems. And so we just really have to educate ourselves in